What's up, family? It's your girl D Ray, the Divine Relationship Alchemist, helping you heal your relationship with self to heal your relationship with others. I'm back with a new series, right? And it's called Music and the Mind, right? The universe, one song. And in this series that I'm going to do, I don't know how many songs, whatever, but we're going to break down certain songs that have the ability to affect your consciousness and that have some spiritual meaning underneath them. And I'm going to dive into it and break it down because I love music. I love singing. Today's Music and Mind features Erykah Badu, Bag Lady. Yes, all of y'all know the song came out in 2000. Let's get into it today. I'm going to do a little covering in it too. You can kind of hear it. Bum, 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 bum. I probably got to start the song over so that we can come in right when they see. All right, let's get into it. First stanza, right? She goes like this. Bag lady, you gon' hurt your back, dragging all them bags like that. I guess nobody ever told you all you must hold on to is you, is you, is you. One day, all them bags gon' get in your way. One day, all them bags gon' get in your way. I said one day, all them bags gon' get in your way. One day, all them bags gon' get in your way. So, pack light. We just gotta stop right there. Stop right there. And let me tell you right now, I ain't gonna sing this whole song. That'll just be way too much. But we're gonna stop right there. Bag lady, you gonna hurt your back carrying all them bags like that. First of all, what is baggage, right? Baggage is that the emotional things that you went through that you have failed to release, right? It is the thought processes, the habits that are no longer serving you, right? That's what baggage is. And not only do you hurt your physical back, keep in mind this, y'all. Whenever we hold on to old trauma, old pain, old disappointment, and lower vibrational thought processes, this is what causes sickness. Yes, so your physical back will be hurting. Okay? You got to figure that out. Not only that, your spiritual back, what holds you up in this walk of life, right? Because when we think about the back, we're thinking about what keeps us upright, right? And so when we have so much emotional baggage on us, we can no longer stand up firm and tall in who we are. Keep going, right? Let's keep going. I guess nobody ever told you all you must hold on to is you. What is you? You are divine essence. You are divinity, okay? All you must hold on to is you. Oftentimes, when we have lower vibrational experiences that are traumatic, that are painful, we become that pain. We become that pain. We lose ourselves in that experience. All right? So Erykah Badu is telling you all you must hold on to is you. You being your essence, your intuition, and all those things that come a part of being a soul being. This is open-mindedness. This is curiosity. This is compassion. This is forgiveness. This is your essence, right? This is your essence. All you must hold on to is you. All you must hold on to is you. Pack light. Pack light. We already know that we are light beings. But when we hold on to this emotional baggage in our auric field, there are spots and spaces of darkness, right? Of low vibration. So when we're saying pack light, we're saying let your heart be light, right? When we think about the scales and Ma'at's feather, right? Is your heart as light as a feather? Pack light. Be a light being. All right. But in order to be a light being, you have to release the baggage. You have to release these lower vibrational, emotional experiences that we've had that cause us to be heavy, that cause us to have hurt in our heart, that causes us to have hatred in our heart. That's not light. Whenever you make the transition from this realm to the next, you have to be light, right? Because you want to be able to evolve and to go to the next realms. But let's stop right there. What's the next stanza of this song? Oh, let's do it. I'm going to do this one. Bag lady, you gon' miss your bus. You can't hurry up, 'cause you got too much stuff. When they see you coming, niggas take off running from you. It's true, oh yes they do. One day, he gon' say, you crowding my space. One day, he gon' say, you crowding my space. So, pack light. You gonna miss the bus with all that baggage you carrying around. When we think about bus, we think about transportation. We're thinking about something getting you from one state of being to another. All right? We're in this three-dimensional form right now. Three-dimensional, fleshly, heavy, dense, earth. That's where we are right now. But when we're transitioning to 5D, 6D, 7D, we have to get lighter, which means we have to get faster. Light is fast. It's speed, right? But when you're still carrying on to excess emotional baggage, you're heavy and you cannot be transported. Like Erykah Badu said, you're going to miss that bus. You cannot be transported to these higher dimensions of existence hanging on to those low vibrational emotions, hurt, pain, disappointment, unforgiveness, fear, right? That's heaviness. You have to release that baggage or you will miss the bus. You're going to miss the opportunities, the gateways that are open and available to you because your chakras are not aligned, because you're too emotional, because your chakras are either overstimulated or understimulated. You miss the bus. You miss these gateways. You miss these opening up, these portals opening up for you to transition into higher realms and higher levels of being, higher levels of thinking, higher levels of existing because of your excess baggage. This is why you have to let these I don't know what's going on with this little shirt. This is why you have to let this go. You have to let this go so that you can evolve to higher levels and higher dimensions. This perfectly segues into the fact that niggas take off running when they see you coming. Why is that? You wear your emotions on your sleeves. Not only that, your auric field, which is made up by your chakras being your emotional body, right? Your emotional body, your chakras, your lower vibrational thought processes and emotions precede you. That's why they're taking off running before you even come. That's why females ain't even trying to deal with you, dude. I can feel your hurt and pain. I can feel your inability to release, your inability to forgive. I can feel your trauma before you even open your mouth. That's why people take off running from you. It's true. Oh, yes, they do. That's why you wear your emotions on your sleeves. You are easily triggered. This is due to your baggage. This is due to your past experiences. Your past experiences are still dictating the way you think, the way you act, the way you feel energetically right now. They take off running. Your auric field extends out away from you, right? Your auric field is projected out from your body. So people can feel your energy before actually engaging with you. Right? That's why they're taking off running. Now let's move on to the next one, right? You're crowding my space. Whenever we're thinking about space, we have to think about a level of consciousness, right? If a person is not able, or if you are not able to continue growing and expanding your mind, right? Space, expansion, infinite possibilities. If you cannot continue growing and expanding your mind while occupying the same area as another entity or as another being, then you have to go. You're crowding my space. You need space and opportunity to grow and to evolve and to be your best self. But carrying on to excess baggage, all of the emotional things that you have not dealt with, all of the entities that still are occupying your auric field have the ability to block somebody else's auric field and to block somebody else's growth, to block somebody else's evolvement. That's what it is. So if a dude or if a woman, I'm getting ready for the next one. So if a dude or if a woman is like, you got to go because you crowded my space, what you're really crowding is their ability to expand, to grow, to explore. That's what you're really crowding. Right? Let's go to the next one. Girl, I know sometimes it's hard and we can't let go. Ooh. Oh, when someone hurts you, oh, so bad inside. You can't deny it. You can't stop crying. That's dope. That's dope. Now, I'm not telling you not to acknowledge the hurt, the pain that you've experienced. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. I should have kept going. Let me see how she says this. I don't want to mess up the lyrics. I'm probably messing them up anyways, but it's all good. You get the point. You can't deny it if you can't stop crying. So if you start breathing, baby, you won't believe it. It feels so much better. So much better, baby. Meaning, acknowledge that the pain is there. Acknowledge that the pain is there. You have it. You've had traumatic experiences. That's perfectly, totally fine. But then there's another step that must take place after that to actually release that baggage. And that is breathe it in. Your breath, your chi, your prana, your life force is what allows you to still be in this existence. Your breath. Breath is life. Breath actually means life, right? And so if you can learn to start breathing, take all of this into consideration. When we're being intimate with our partners, we breathe heavily. All of that good stuff. Like when we're angry, we breathe heavily. When we're having anxiety, we breathe heavily. And in those moments, to bring yourself back down, most of the time, you have to focus on your breath, elongate your inhale and elongate your exhale to come back down. Your breath is healing, right? So if you can learn to start breathing, consciously breathing yourself through these emotions that you feel, you will feel so much better. Not only will you feel better, you will actually begin to heal because breath is life. Right? So depending on where you're having these emotional experiences at, which chakra, Dr. Limel Bay talks about this, you can breathe life force energy into those specific areas. So if you've been abused and you don't feel safe and secure, we're talking about root chakra or sacral chakra. Using your breath, inhaling and visualizing and sending that breath to those areas, right? Sending the breath to those areas, letting it sit there, and then exhaling out the low vibrational emotion, the low vibrational experience that you've had. So you can breathe in, let's say, white light. You can breathe in white light, gold light, yellow light, whatever light is healing for you. You can breathe that light in, send that light to that chakra, hold it there. Exhale out dark light, black light, gray light, whatever that in your mind is symbolic of you releasing that baggage. Your breath is healing. Period. Your breath is healing. So we want you to acknowledge the pain, because if you continue to act like the pain is not there, then we don't deal with it. We don't release the baggage. But your breath is healing. Your breath is life. Start doing some breath work. And then the last thing that Erykah Badu said in this song that was consciousness shifting, she says, I bet you love can make it better. I bet you love, I bet you love, bet you love can make it better. Need someone to love you right. I bet you love, I bet you love. Love, period. Love for self. Love for self first. You have to love yourself enough to decide, hell no, I'm not holding on to this baggage. I don't want it anymore. I got to breathe it out. When you can start really loving yourself, flaws and all, and really consciously decide that you're going to do the healing work, You will attract somebody that can love you unconditionally. That's somebody who's going to love you right. But you have to establish that love for self first. Some of us don't truly love ourselves through those flaws, through those mistakes, through those hurts, through that pain. Some of us are still blaming ourselves. Some of us still feel shame. Some of us still feel guilt. Some of us still feel fear. Some of us still feel disappointment because of the trauma that we have experienced as children, as young adults, whatever, as a grown adult, whatever, you still are feeling some type of low vibrational way about that experience. So right now, what you have to do is acknowledge that whatever happened, and you felt however you felt, or you feel however you feel. The next thing is to shape your perception around that experience. If you need to ask Spirit, please send me some type of message, some type of symbols, some type of guidance on why this happened. What did this experience serve to teach me? Once you get that answer, you're able to love yourself through that healing work. You're able to actually pick up the lesson that Spirit has given you and use it and love yourself through it. And when you can love yourself unconditionally through that hurt, through that trauma, through that pain, through that disappointment, when you're able to breathe through that and actually release that, you attract somebody who love you despite, who love you because all of that, right? This is Music and the Mind with your girl D-Ray. Like, subscribe, share. Go to my website, www.relationshipalchemy.org. I'm sorry, y'all. I was just staring at Ganesha back there. www.relationshipalchemy.org. Get your reading, your consultation, your coaching. Love you guys. You must release the baggage if you want to go to higher dimensions, higher realms of thinking, being, and existing. Peace.